Hi, I'm Rebecca Klingler, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about Alzheimer's. I'm going to talk about basically what it is, some causes of it, some symptoms, and some treatment. So, just a little bit of background. I decided to do this because my grandpa had Alzheimer's, and I was intrigued about how it could have happened and a little bit how it actually works and why it does the things that it does. So, that's why I was interested in studying this out. So, Alzheimer's is basically a type of dementia that causes problems with memory, thinking, and behaviors. It is a progressive disease where the dementia symptoms worsen over a number of years. In the early stages of Alzheimer's, memory loss is only mild, but over time, the person with Alzheimer's loses the ability to carry on a conversation and to respond with their environment. Alzheimer's is the sixth leading cause of death in the United States. People with Alzheimer's live on an average of about 8 years after their symptoms become noticeable. However, they can live anywhere from 4 to 20 years depending on age and other health conditions. Scientists are not completely sure about why people get Alzheimer's, while others do not. However, according to the Alzheimer's Foundation, they have found some risk factors that could contribute to getting Alzheimer's. One of these is age. The probability of being diagnosed with Alzheimer's nearly doubles every 5 years after the age of 65. Another risk factor is family history. If someone in the family has developed Alzheimer's disease, they are 2 or 3 more times more likely to develop Alzheimer's than those who have no family history of Alzheimer's. Another contributing factor is lifestyle. A link has been found between getting a serious head injury and a future development of Alzheimer's. Those who practice safety measures like wearing seatbelts and not engaging in dangerous activities with a high risk of falling have an advantage over this. There is also evidence that exercise, healthy diet, avoiding tobacco and alcohol, and engaging in intellectually stimulating activities protect against Alzheimer's. According to the Mayo Clinic, there are 10 signs for early detection of Alzheimer's. The first is memory loss that disrupts daily life, such as forgetting recently learned information. The second is having difficulties planning or solving problems. Some people may experience changes in their ability to follow a plan or work with numbers. It may become more difficult to keep track of bills or to follow a recipe. The third is a difficulty completing familiar tasks, such as driving to a familiar place. The fourth is confusion with time or place. People with Alzheimer's can lose track of dates and the general passage of time. Sometimes they may forget where they are or how they got there. The fifth is having trouble understanding visual images and spatial relationships. Some people have vision problems as a sign of the disease. They may have difficulty reading and judging distance. They also may pass a mirror and think someone else is in the room with them. The sixth is new problems with words in speaking or writing. People with Alzheimer's may have trouble following a conversation and may have troubles with finding the right words to use or what the words mean. The seventh is constantly misplacing things and being unable to retrace their steps. The eighth is decreased judgment. For example, they may give large amounts of money to telemarketers, or they may pay less attention to taking care of themselves. I know with my grandpa, when he was getting worse into his Alzheimer's, he was watching TV one day and a telemarketer came on and it was an ad about getting more hair. And so he went up to his wife and he asked if he could call the telemarketer so that he could get a new full head of hair, and my grandma laughed. The ninth sign is a withdrawal from work or social activities. A person with Alzheimer's may begin to stop doing their hobbies or avoid having social interactions. The last is a change in personality. The mood and personalities can change, and they can easily become confused, suspicious, depressed, fearful, or anxious. There is currently no cure for Alzheimer's. However, there are some drugs that can be prescribed to slow down the process, but it will not cure it. Researchers are still searching for new treatments that will alter the course of the disease and improve the quality of life for those suffering with dementia. So I hope that this speech helped you to understand more about this mental illness, and I hope that you learned a little bit more so that if you ever meet anyone with Alzheimer's, you can kind of understand what's going on. So thank you for listening.